Hello, and welcome to Global Pulse, your daily dose of world news. Let's dive into the latest developments shaping our world, from geopolitics to the global economy, and everything in between. 1. Geopolitical tensions escalate in Eastern Europe. First up, tensions in Eastern Europe remain high as the conflict between Russia and Ukraine enters its fourth year. Despite multiple peace talks brokered by the United Nations, fighting continues in the Donbass region. NATO has announced plans to expand its presence in Poland and the Baltic states, citing concerns over further Russian aggression. Meanwhile, Ukraine's president has called for increased military aid from Western allies, warning that the country's resources are stretched thin. 2. U.S. China Trade War intensifies. Shifting to the global economy, the U.S. China Trade War has taken a dramatic turn. On Monday, the Biden administration imposed new tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles and semiconductors, accusing Beijing of unfair trade practices and intellectual property theft. China has retaliated by restricting exports of rare earth metals, which are critical for manufacturing electronics and renewable energy technologies. Analysts warn that these measures could disrupt global supply chains and further inflate prices for consumers worldwide. 3. Middle East peace talks stall. In the Middle East, peace talks between Israel and Palestine have hit a roadblock. The proposed two-state solution, backed by the U.S. and the European Union, has been rejected by hardline factions on both sides. Violence has flared up in the West Bank and Gaza, with casualties reported on both sides. The UN Secretary-General has called for an immediate ceasefire and urged international leaders to renew their commitment to a peaceful resolution. 4. Climate crisis, record heatwaves and flooding. On the climate front, 2025 is shaping up to be another record-breaking year. Scientists report that global temperatures have already risen by 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, triggering extreme weather events. Australia is battling its worst heatwave in decades, while parts of South Asia are experiencing unprecedented flooding. At the recent Global Climate Summit, world leaders pledged to accelerate the transition to renewable energy, but critics argue that progress is too slow to avert a full-blown climate catastrophe. 5. Breakthrough in AI regulation. In tech news, the European Union has reached a landmark agreement on AI regulation. The new framework, dubbed the AI Accountability Act, aims to ensure transparency and ethical use of artificial intelligence. Companies developing advanced AI systems will now be required to undergo rigorous testing and disclose how their algorithms make decisions. While tech giants like Google and OpenAI have welcomed the move, some startups warn that the regulations could stifle innovation. 6. Global economy, mixed signals. Finally, the global economy is sending mixed signals. While the US and India report strong GDP growth, the Eurozone is teetering on the brink of recession. Inflation remains a concern in many countries, though central banks have started to ease interest rates in response to slowing price increases. The International Monetary Fund has downgraded its global growth forecast for 2025, citing geopolitical instability and climate-related disruptions. That's all for today's episode of Global Pulse. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the world's most pressing issues. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take care.